everyone, Tate here. Welcome back to Cinema Savvy and welcome back to another London Film Festival review. Yes, we're churning them out. We are watching films this year and we're getting really good coverage. I said it on the last recording I did, but maybe that's going to come out before or after. It depends on the edit. But thank you everyone to watching all of our videos so far at the festival. I've had a whale of a time this festival, watching all of the films, including this one today, which is our review of Maestro. I just wanted to add that at the start because the responses so far, the amount of views and just the comments we've been getting, it's been fantastic. Thank you for supporting the channel in every way you can with that. Let's talk about Maestro. So let's talk about this film. It's a Bradley Cooper directed and Bradley Cooper starring biopic. I'll go through the plot synopsis very quickly before we go into the actual review so people kind of get on board with what it is about. So this love story chronicles the lifelong relationship of conductor-composer Leonard Bernstein and Felicia Montelegre Cohen Bernstein, who, I'll be perfectly honest, going into the film, I'm not ridiculously well versed in who those two people were. And then suddenly they went West Side Story, and I know exactly who he is. I'm still not quite 100% sure who she is as far as her character role, but I understood a little bit more after the film. So this film stars Bradley Cooper, Carey Mulligan, and I guess Maya Hawke is kind of an extended, and Matt Bomer, and apparently Jeremy Strong was in this film. That's something that we were looking out for during the entire screening and did not pick up on. I don't know if that's a joke or not, whether he was in the film or not, but he seems to be kind of listed down on the cast. I did not see him at any point during the film. That may be a mistake by Google, who knows? But it's written by Josh Singer and Bradley Cooper directed it. So it's the second film that Bradley Cooper has directed now after A Star Is Born. And he's entering into his phase of career where he's starting to take on bigger and bigger roles and kind of less away from the comedic roles. I know he's done Rocket and Guns Galaxy. I know he's done various different things from like the Hangover trilogy and stuff like that. And he did start off as kind of drama actor, but he had a comedic side. Think Silver Linings Playbook, kind of it's dramatic, but it's also comedic and stuff like that. And now he's going full on into his acting phase. This is an actor's film. This is a proper like good performances kind of show off your acting skills, disappear into the role film. And I know that when talking about Killers of the Flower Moon, one of the jokes going around kind of the press going into the screen and stuff like that was, oh, Leonardo DiCaprio disappears into his role in Killers of the Flower Moon, and it's just Leonardo DiCaprio doing a great Leonardo DiCaprio performance. But with this film, I can safely say Bradley Cooper disappears into this role. He is unrecognizable. And I know there was a lot of controversy around the nose kind of going into it, whether the nose is too big on Leonard Bernstein as the character. And I didn't really notice it being too big. I will say he really does become the guy. He becomes him, and he gets it doesn't look like Bradley Cooper. That's how good it is. He doesn't sound like Bradley Cooper. It is a brilliant performance, and I would be shocked if he didn't get nominated for Best Actor here. And same with Carey Mulligan. She's been on a fantastic run. I can't think of a single bad performance she's done kind of personally. She's had two performances this festival now, which I've really enjoyed. Her performance in Saltburn is kind of a cameo. And now this performance here, she is on a fantastic run and she will also get nominated. This is a film that I can see a few nominations going around for. One thing that I found really impressive, because we're actually getting loads of conductor films coming out now. We had Tar last year, which I really enjoyed, and we've got this film now as well. This film leans less on the conducting side of things and leans more into kind of the personal life. And it's a proper kind of family drama biopic kind of thing. But because of that, it's a lot of talking. There's not a lot of action. When the action hits and when kind of Bradley Cooper is doing the performances as if Leonard Bernstein was doing kind of the conducting and waving his hands and bringing in the audience and everything like that, that's where the film becomes energetic and full of life and really like, wow, you're just impressed. You're in awe at this person. And then it comes down to the quieter moments, which I want to say I liked, but that those are the moments where really you get into nitty gritty. You understand kind of what the characters or the people were kind of in the sense of the film, and you can see the relationship, how it's been built and it's developed and stuff like that. But you can also see how it breaks down. And this is a real life event. It's very difficult to do spoilers for a for a biopic because the information is out there. People can go see it if they want to. But without spoiling too much, this is a rise and fall of a relationship, kind of, how things were going so well and then how things went so bad. There's very little humor in this film. The few moments of humor do hit quite abruptly and quite funnily, and kind of, they got a laugh out of the audience. But this film is a kind of sit down and just take in the performances, take in the characters, and really see these two amazing actors disappear into the roles. Like I said as well, you've got Maya Hawke in there, you've got Matt Bomer. Apparently, you've got Jeremy Strong in there somewhere. I want to give a special shout out to Sarah Silverman, who was very good in this film as well as supporting actor, but probably not enough screen time to be given a supporting actress nod, if that makes sense. The one criticism, I guess, that we'd say coming out of the film, because I watched it with Jack today, was that Maya Hawke could have been played by anyone. And it's a shame because anyone outside of the leading two could have been played by anyone. They look exact, and they showed video clips at the end of kind of the actual people. They look exactly like those people. They perform it so well, and you can just see that straight away. But with the other cast members, you could pick anyone. You don't have to pick someone famous, and they don't have to be like a Oscar-worthy performance or anything like that, because Maya Hawke does not turn an Oscar-worthy performance. She kind of is used to propel the plot by just kind of saying, "Daddy, what's next?" kind of thing, and everything like that. But it's all focused on the lead two. And the cinematography is great, kind of even the filmmaking and the editing for it is fantastic. First half of the film's in black and white, second half of the film is in color. It shows the different eras, kind of it shows off kind of various different kind of parts of their lives. You do have a weird musical sequence in the middle, which I guess you'd get from a musical kind of composer and director, a person who's famous for writing musicals, among other things. They talk about kind of the various different things that he composed, and the entire score and soundtrack to this film is just his greatest hits, which is fantastic. In the cinema, it was booming and bombastic, and it felt like you had an orchestra in there with the orchestra pit. That's how loud the music was coming through. And I guess you won't get the same effect when it comes out on Netflix, because this is coming out on Netflix. I want to say it's coming out on Netflix December 20th on Netflix. You won't get the same kind of boom and bombastic kind of score that you get in this film at home. And I don't know what the rules are, whether it can be nominated for Best Original Score, but kind of repurposing all of his old score bits together makes it probably the best soundtrack of the year, but maybe not the best score. It is brilliant for that they don't use any other music, they just use his music. And kind of shows off his kind of the range of his life, the different styles of music in the film that he was able to compose, the different things that came through. And sometimes it's just background music that's really loud and really kind of abrasive and really bang, bang, bang. And sometimes it's just the quieter moments, the soft violins, the kind of orchestral pieces that come through. And sometimes it's actually Bradley Cooper up there, obviously acting to conduct. I don't know. I'm not a professional composer. I'm not a professional conductor. I have no idea whether he's doing a good job or not with doing all the, conducting there, getting the music going and stuff like that. I have no idea whether he's doing a good job with that. But on screen, he's giving so much energy, you don't care. You're so focused on him. It is just fantastic in that sense. I like this film. I did like this film overall. It didn't get the best of receptions. And I feel like people are going to be split on it, I think it's going to be you love it, you really like it, or you don't like it. And at the moment, I'm in the camp of I quite liked it. So that's kind of my honest opinions on it. But anyway, when you see this, please give your thoughts and opinions, because, we love to hear that on the channel, kind of what your thoughts are on the film and stuff like that. If you want to see more of our reviews from London Film Festival, please subscribe to start off with, and go and have a look at our playlist, which is on the channel and maybe linked in the description as well. Go and follow us on all our socials as well, because we will keep you updated every single day at the festival with what's going on, all the films that are coming out and everything like that. So please go on to the Linktree link in the description. That'll take you to our Instagram, our Facebook, our Twitter, our Letterboxd, everything you need to know. And go to the Redbubble link in the description as well if you want to help out the channel by picking up some merch. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching this review of Maestro. I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope you enjoyed the film if you watched it as well. And I'll see you on the next London Film Festival review. Thank you.